welcome to this week's Crochet Diaries. Huh?
She comes up. She exits the cave.
Yes. Okay, so to start off this week, we are finishing Eeyore because I realized I needed to do that so I can do the last two letters of my alphabet challenge. So far I have sewed the head to the body and made his tail. But I have his ears done, I have his arms and legs done, and I'm currently working on his hair. Like, his mane? Donkeys have manes, that's a mane, yeah. And then working on sewing all together. I did decide on embroidery eyes because I don't remember why I decided that. It's been like 2 weeks now since I started this, and I decided to do embroidery eyes. I think just because I didn't have any 10mm at the time that I started it, and 12 would have been comically large. So I'm going to embroider the eyes once I get to the end to see where the eyes need to go. But I am working on that. And then I'll see where I'm at and what time it is, because I need to edit last week's vlog so that I can get that posted. And then Natalie has her first day of group choreography today for dance, and for that I'm just going to I have some really cool, like, it's not even ombre, maybe variegated is a better word, that I'm going to make dice bags out of, and I think I'm just going to take that. And I'm using, I think it's called Evans 8 Pocket Dice Bag. Like, it's really simple. It's a free pattern. So I'm using that to at least make one. I want to make a couple, and then maybe some simple ones that don't have pockets on the inside, just as like another fun. I'm a D&D player. They're out there. Dice collectors are out there, and then like even the ones without pockets don't necessarily have to be dice bags. They just be fun little pouches. So. Yeah, that's alright. We're gonna go work on Eeyore. Okay, so I said I was gonna finish Eeyore. And I did. Look how cute he is! And this particular pattern designer, drawing a blank on their name, it's on the screen here. This is a YouTube tutorial, so it's on YouTube for free. She does do the rest of the gang. I really wanted to make his tail removable, because like, you know, he leaves it, and he loses it all the time. I just didn't do it this time. He's so precious. So, I don't know, maybe at some point I'll make the rest of them. But this was for the alphabet challenge. This video is going to come before that one, so spoiler alert, I guess, before you watch that video. But, like, look how cute! Okay, we're about to leave for choreography. Like I said, I'm going to be working on a dice bag. This is the color. Like, it's a nice, pretty ombre. So we're gonna make that. And then that'll be tonight, and I'll probably finish that tomorrow. I did order an I-cord maker, but not the machine one. It's the one where it's got like 3 prongs and you. So I don't know if I'm gonna be good at it. But the dice bags have drawstrings, and so hopefully those look nice and it works out well. But yeah. I'm waiting for my hot glue gun to heat up because I was going to embroider his eyes and then it looked terrible. So I have these little eyes that are perfect. I just have to hot glue them in because I made his head without doing it. He's so cute. Okay. But yeah, let's go. Okay, so I said last night that I was going to work on dice bag when I went to my daughter's choreography class. I ended up not doing that. Really. I started it, but then I ended up chit-chatting with the director for the entire hour and a half about things for the season. But I did work on it when I got home, and then a little bit this morning while we were watching TV. So here's where I am so far. This is up to row 18, and I think it goes upward to 28. And then we do like a chain 2, skip 2 to like create holes in the top for the drawstring to go through. So I gotta finish that, and then we do the inside pocket, which is created in one piece in like a hexagonal. Well, if it's 8 pockets, it's a octagonal shape. And then I get sewn together. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. So like, this is how it's working up so far. It's kind of looking like a Rapunzel bag. But I do think that before we get to the top, we are gonna transition to the blue. And then more than likely the inside pocket is going to be more blue and green, which is fine. However, I am going to save this. It is a little weird that we just have pink directly in the middle. It's like a purple boob. Oh well. I'm going to save that to work on tonight because there's not going to be anybody for me to talk to. The director will not be there tonight because she has to go take her daughter to the airport. So she will not be there when we get there. So I will sit at the end of the hall, and then the other 3 parents that are on my daughter's team, they don't stay either. I'm the loser mom who sits in the hallway and waits. Oh well, it'll be that way her whole life. But, however, the past couple of days I have been sitting here in my spot that I sit in every day, and I can see my kid's toy box. And let me flip the camera. Pinkie Pie there has just kind of been haunting me, and I'm like, I want to make a Pinkie Pie. And then I remembered that I have Crochet Grove's Pegasus and Unicorn pattern that she released that conveniently has all of the color options to make the My Little Pony ponies. And I've never used it. I bought it probably with that in mind. We can't ever guess what past Ashley was thinking, but that was probably what I had in mind. So we're going to do that. I have pulled the colors for Pinkie Pie. Now, granted, this pink is a lot lighter. Like, it should be like, this is great for her hair. She has hot pink. Well, even more so, this is like good body. And then I should have like a darker hot pink. This is what we're working with. This is going to be Pinkie Pie. She's a little pale. It's fine. But I think I have the best, I think I have good colors for everybody else. I think Twilight Sparkle will also be a little pale, but it'll be fine. But I think after, I'm going to make Pinkie Pie. Hopefully it doesn't take me like too long, and then I can finish all 6 before this weekend. But next up is going to be Applejack, because Applejack is best girl. She's my favorite. But yeah. That's what we're going to work on. We're going to go work on Pinkie Pie. I'm going to do the ponies first, and then we'll do maybe the unicorns next, so Twilight and Rarity, and then the Pegasuses, which are Fluttershy and Rainbow Dash. But I should have the right color for all of them. I don't know if I have enough yellow. I have the perfect yellow, but I don't have enough of it to make Fluttershy. I guess we shall see. But yeah, let's go make Pinkie Pie. Okay, it's been a long day, and I feel very, like, my brain is melty. We were outside, but we went to go see Spider-Man, and then we walked around the mall, and half of it is now outside. It was weird, and it was hot, and anyways, so yesterday, I know I said I was going to make a Applejack. I changed my mind. After looking at the gold, I realized it's not orange enough. So I switched gears. And I'm making a Fluttershy. I am about 3/4 of the way done with her. I have all the pieces. I just have to sew them onto her body. But she's so very cute. I also didn't realize that on the pattern itself, Crochet Grove, what is her name? I know I knew her name at some point. I'm drawing a blank right now, but Crochet Grove, she put up at the top, like, what colors she used for the different ponies, and then, like, what pieces of the pattern she used for said ponies. So, like, she has a short mane and a... Anytime I leave the house, she thinks that I've been gone for 47 years. And then she has to be in my space. Let's not put your butthole on the screen. Thank you. She's worse than a dog. Anyway. So there's long mane, long tail, short tail, and so, like, for Pinkie Pie, I was supposed to have done the short hair for the mane, but I didn't. Oh well. And then for Fluttershy here, I did work it sideways so that, because that's how her hair works. It goes this way in the front, and then this way in the back. And then she has her wings, so I have the other part of the wing to sew on, and then her tail. I made all of them as we were driving to the movie theater. So I am going to finish her up, and then I want to see if maybe I can still make some... I feel like I can still make some possums tonight. And then I need to make tags for all of these items. these are all taggable items. There's no signs for these because she already has the sign for the possums. So each of these will be tagged individually. So I will need to make tags and tag them to them before I send them. They're leaving at 10 o'clock in the morning, so it's not like a super early leaving the house situation, which it has been in the past, in which case I'm like, nope, gotta get it done tonight. But I still will. I still will get it done tonight. I'll finish Fluttershy. I'll do possums. I've got one more day left. No, today and tomorrow left of my chaos blanket. I'm only doing it in July. Next month will be a new challenge. I do have to start dinner here soon, but it's not anything crazy. It's called like Dragon Noodles. We're watching episodes 3 and 4 of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So we're going to Madripoor. Yeah, that's where I'm at. We're going to do that. Also highly recommend Spider-Man Brand New Day. But yeah, I'm going to go finish Fluttershy now. And that's all we're going to have is Fluttershy and a Pinkie Pie. And I think I'm still deciding on if they're going to get cutie marks. Maybe not this right now. If they don't sell this weekend, I might add them before the next show. We'll see. Okay, so I've completed the bag portion. As you can see, I have sewed in the pockets. I don't love what happened. So you can see the pockets in here. And as you can see, like, they're not... I did the counting. Let me see if I can roll these down. So you can see. It's supposed to be that you sew them, like, there's 8 stitches in between each, like, top. And then somehow I ended up with this giant pocket here. I don't know. It's like, it's not terrible. It just, my problem is this outside. Because obviously, to sew in this, you have to, so I don't know. I'm contemplating, like, I don't know, maybe making them flowers. Like, they look like they could be stems, and if I, like, just embroider some flowers. I also bought a little, I've said that before, I bought the little I-cord thingy, and I'm not getting the hang of it yet. And it might honestly be this yarn, because this yarn keeps trying to, like, fall apart as I do it. So I think for either one, I have some, Impeccable, like Loops and Thread Impeccable, that's in a similar color to this, which is not as flimsy. So I might try that with the I-cord, or the actual pattern for themselves just says chain X amount. Just make a chain, make 2 of those chains, feed it through, voila. Like I think you tie a knot once you chain it through. It's just a chain. Might do that too. I like the I-cord idea better. It looks more finished in my opinion, but it's okay. But yeah, my arm is kind of hurting. I think today we bought Alex a new training potty, and the flusher is, it just plays bluey sounds. Is he using it for what it's supposed to be used for? No. But he does like pressing the button. Okay, he's walked away. So I'm probably not gonna make anything else tonight, and we'll see what I make tomorrow before I finish this video. I don't actually know. Like, I don't have anything in my brain right now. The one thing I want to make is huge, and it's gonna take me forever, because I want to make this little adorable, like, Espeon, Umbreon. My tripod is like sinking for some reason. I guess something's not tight enough. But this isn't it cute? But it'll take me forever. So I'm trying to decide if I want to take a big project. And then I also have to finish that custom order. So yeah, I don't know how it's gonna go. But that's where we're at for now. We are wrapping up this week. These are the final 2 things I made. I finished the custom order for 2 little pugs. They're adorable. I unintentionally made them quite different. I was only just gonna adjust the white to make it a little different, and then somehow something happened to where he's just like slightly more playful looking. I don't know, but like I did the details on their face. The pattern didn't call for these details, but like I chained and then sewed on, and it's just, oh my goodness, they're so cute. They're so cute. I hope that they love them too. Like I said, it's a birthday present. Like a man commissioned them for his wife's birthday. So yeah, so that is everything I made this week. Just real quick, I said that last video I was going to talk about things that sold at the market. Like I said, my mother-in-law was at Bell County Comic-Con. Apparently it was a fantastic show because I'm just going to break down things that have sold. I sold my Kirby keychain. I only had one when I sent it off. Sold both possums that were left. I had 2 teddy bear keychains that I've had for a while. Those both sold. Sold the Umbreon, the tiny little 53 Stitches Umbreon that I had. It sold. I sold a dinosaur, 3 pickles, a Pokeball keychain, a Ditto keychain, 3 out of the 5 capybaras that I sent, a bee keychain, a no-face keychain, a Drifloon keychain, 3 out of the 6 axolotls that I sent, 1 of the 3 sleepy dragons that I sent. Both choppers have already sold. Like, that's why I made 2. That's how well they sell. And then Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy also sold, as well as Alligator Loki. Things I just made this week and have sent out, like, they're gone already. And then somebody bought Jirachi, which I was super excited about. So, all in all, I made $500 this weekend.
Thanks.
Because, yeah, it is 6:05, so the show is over. This is my best-selling, this is the most I've ever made in a weekend. Which is great, because that covers a full month of tuition and then some. Like, I think, as far as tuition goes, I am paid through October right now. I'm doing well. Yeah. But that is going to end this week's vlog. As always, what did you do this week to get your creative juices flowing? Let me know in the comments below. And if you don't want to do that, you can just leave this little alligator emoji for Alligator Loki. And as always, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up button as well as the big red subscribe button and the notification bell so you're always notified every time that I upload. And until next time, bye!